Hi, my name is Rachel. I've been practicing yoga since November 2015, and I've finally decided to start making yoga tutorials. And this first one that I'm making is going to be for beginners. So we'll get right into it. And I'm not technically fully certified yet, but I will be in August, which is in 2 months, so stay tuned for that. So we're going to sit in a cross-legged position. This flow is coming from my own experience with yoga, so you can take what you want from it. So we're going to sit like this with our palms facing the ceiling. And if you know anything about yoga, you know the breath is very important. So you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This would be a good time for meditation if you meditate, which I usually don't, probably should, but you can take a few seconds, minutes, or some people even do hours. All right, we're going to rise our hands above our head until our palms come together. Bring your right forearm to the ground and your left arm stretching over your head. Try twisting your heart so it faces outward more. And with each exhale, you'll go further. We're going to switch sides. Same thing on the left. And come to the front of the mat. Walking your hands further and further down. With each exhale, you'll sink further into the mat. All right, bring your hands behind you, and you're going to rise your hips if you can. Stretch out your back, and bring it back on down. Now we're going to come into on all fours. So your wrists are going to be synced. They're going to be right under your shoulders, and then your knees are going to be right under your hips. We're going to do some cat-cows. So for cow, you're going to look up as you inhale, and then exhale into cat. Do this however many times you'd like. I'm kind of obsessed with cat-cow because it feels really good. On your next cow, bring it onto plank. I'm going to move forward. Bring it onto plank. I like to stretch out my calves here by going onto my tippy toes and then pushing back into my heels. So once you get a good calf stretch, just bring it up to downward dog and pedal out the heels. So this is a good representation of a down dog. My feet are slightly apart, hands are slightly apart, and my measurement for distance from hands and feet is my plank. So from plank, you go to downward dog. That's how you should know how far apart everything is. If you need to bend your knees, you can. If your heels are way up here, that's fine. Just pedal them out. Rise onto your tippy toes as you inhale, and sink down into your heels. Rise onto your tippy toes, sink into heels. One more time. Rise onto tippy toes, and sink into your heels. Now you're going to walk your feet to your hands. You can bend your knees if you need to. So if you're all like this, that's okay. Just pedal it out. And once you're here, you're going to bring your right arm up and you're going to bend your left knee. And with each inhale, your torso will stretch further. Back down. Other side. Right knee bends. Left arm up. And bring it back down. Jump or walk to the back of your mat and back to downward dog. Now we're going to take the left leg and bring it into this runner stretch, runner's pose. Drop your right knee. And either hold this by sinking your right hip down further into the stretch, or you could take a back bend. All right, from here you're gonna, I think this is called runner stretch. This pose, or this stretch, will help you get into your splits. It's what I did all day to get into mine. It's all you have to do is this stretch. Taking deep breaths. And then if you can, or if you'd like, or if you would like to try, go into splits. Otherwise, just keep that other stretch. And bring it to downward dog. We're going to do the other side. Right leg up into runner's pose. Sinking the left hip down. Left knee down. Optional back bend. Uh-oh, if you heard my back crack, that will happen a lot. Sometimes I hear some hips pop in yoga. Everything's popping and moving. And then the splits. Keep the runner stretch if you choose not to do splits. And back to downward dog. Again, walk your hands to your feet. Now you're going to slowly roll up, bending each vertebrae until you're up and your hands rise all the way up. You're going to grab your right wrist and stretch to the left. Then you're going to switch. Take a slight back bend and roll to the ground. Jump back, downward dog. Feet to hands. I like to come in a squat here because it feels good. Sit on your mat in the first position. That's all I got for beginners today, but I'll be sure to make more later. Thank you for watching.